Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Hey y'all, it's your favorite therapist now. We gotta get into the role of alcohol, okay? And how them tin cups, them gold cups, got some people feeling loose, the tongue be rolling, and how, Netflix really fills these cast members up with alcohol and how that plays a role in a lot of these dynamics. Now, if you're new here, I'm Denise Brady. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And I love reality TV and I love mental health. So that's what y'all came here for. Now, this season has been filled with emotions. The internet has been going wild about so many different things. And I think no one's talking about the role of alcohol and how that affects these cast members. It brings up the insecurities. Hey, for some of them, it gives them some liquid courage. And what would it be like to come in this situation, this experiment as a sober individual? Because one of these cast members tried it. It didn't work. Okay, so let's get into it now. We see these cups everywhere. And we know, for the most part, it is to help with cutting, editing, sloshing together, slicing scenes together, okay? But it's also so y'all don't know how much alcohol they're taking, how much alcohol they haven't drank, because we've seen in numerous scenes the role of alcohol. We saw, in my opinion, the whole scene with AD and Jimmy at the beach. A lot of alcohol had been going on. Shots. These people are highly intoxicated, and producers on a lot of reality shows know the more alcohol we give these people, the better our show gonna be, the more entertainment. And that's what we're here for. Ratings. Are we here to watch some sober people get in a relationship, get married? No. Okay, so we see a lot of alcohol and how it loosens people up. For the most part, it makes them feel more relaxed, but I think some people have had adverse reactions to the amount of alcohol that we've seen, and one of those people was Matthew. Now, Matthew got the game pretty early on by his own doing, but I think we don't talk enough about, have we ever had someone who's trying to live a sober life come into this environment? Because he did say that he was trying to live a sober life without alcohol, and that fueled him. And how it made him feel othered and disconnected from other people. And I know some of y'all want to label him a narcissist, a psychopath, but to me, it was really a display of someone, to me, living on the spectrum, okay? I think we could have saw more of how it is for someone to come in this experiment who's neurodivergent. And I know some of y'all are not going to see that he's neurodivergent because you're so stuck on him being a narcissist, okay? But for me, I saw some spectrum things there, some neurodivergency, and I was like, oh, that's why he's not really getting along and this experiment is not working for him, because he is, one, sober, and two, I think he might be somewhere on the spectrum. And we could have got some good quality TV from him. We could have saw what it's like to have someone who is neurodivergent come into this whole experiment, but he bounced pretty quick. And I think once he bounced, unlike other cast members where they try and bring them back for more drama, they were like, we're done with you, okay? We also saw how Chelsea needs to stop drinking. Chelsea, when she gets alcohol in her system, it brings up her insecurities and makes things worse. I feel like every time she had an argument, a miscommunication with Jimmy, it was all surrounding alcohol. And that initial scene, and when they were on the vacation and she got back to the room and it was like the push pull, love me, you did this to me, hold me, let's be intimate, what's going on? Alcohol. We saw again, okay, when they had the big argument when they were going to possibly end their relationship. Y'all see I'm using my Fenty as my mic. When they had that big argument about him sleeping with one of his friends, alcohol was another factor, okay? It brings out the insecurities. It makes you kind of, well, what am I really seeing? What am I really feeling? But for her, I think she's already insecure. She's already, some people's eyes, emotionally manipulative. And you just add some of that, bring it on the goose. Look how you're feeling loose. And it brings it even worse, okay? When she becomes sober, Chelsea, She's her normal, emotionally unstable, needy, clingy self, okay? But alcohol this season played a large role, and no one is talking or focusing on how Netflix continues to give people more alcohol. When do they stop? Does anyone ever think about that? What happens if there was no alcohol? Now, there was a lot of emphasis put on, see, we feeding these people, look at the food, close up. Let me look at them bagels. You see the orange juice, you see the fruit. But no one really talks about how a lot of this is all centered around giving these cast members more alcohol. And a lot of these Netflix shows, when you look at the whole Netflix universe, is in some kind of tropical place. There's alcohol because we need these cast members to loosen up. Okay, we need ratings, but it's detrimental. Okay, every scene we see one of those goblins, one of those those wine glasses, whatever you want to call them. And to me, it shows just the role of alcohol and how the more ratings we want, the more we are focused on us, capitalism, that means we gotta give you some more liquor. And do people really think about the role that alcohol plays in the dynamics between you having a serious conversation with your partner? Do not try and have a serious conversation with alcohol. Is this thing on? Do not try and have a serious conversation after drinking. When you're not sober, you're not in your best state. That alcohol will lead you to think and feel things that might not really be there. It will lead you to have a conversation you might not remember. And you might act on emotion. You might make a permanent decision that will affect the rest of your life and other people's because of the Okay, think about, how intoxicated are you? Do I want to have this conversation while I'm off the Henny, I'm off the Goose, I'm off the San Jose? Think about it, because when you are in a mindset of being under the influence of something, that will affect your judgment. And Netflix has gotten in trouble a lot for pressuring people to have more alcohol, lawsuits, things like that. But I think it's still something they haven't really addressed in the right way. We are zooming in on the food, but yet these goblets, these gold goblets, are still everywhere. So think about it. Think about your mindset. Is this the right time to have this conversation? Read the room. Okay, now I gotta go, but make sure you like, you subscribe, and let me know your thoughts, because your girl can get into it. Bye.